The airline agent didn't blink. "I'm sorry, sir. Your ticket was canceled." I showed her my confirmation. She pointed at her screen. "Canceled on December 27th. My phone buzzed. My mom texted, "Have a nice New Year's Eve, loser." 10 days later, she was in my living room, pale, begging to just talk. 2 days before the airport, my parents pitched a Europe trip as a surprise gift. They said it was my reward for always helping. That part was true. I'd covered bills, debts, and their emergencies for years. So when the ticket vanished with no warning, I knew who did it. I stepped out of the line and texted my mom and dad. No reply. Then that one word hit my screen. Loser. No apology. No explanation. Just cruelty. I sent one sentence back. "A surprise awaits you when you get home." The guilt text came right after. "We were kidding. Don't ruin New Year's. Stop being dramatic." My mom called again and again, like volume could rewrite reality. I declined every call. I drove home in silence and made a decision. No more safety net. Over the next 10 days, I hit the reset button. The car I'd gifted my mom, the title was still in my name. I found a cash buyer and sold it fast. Then I emptied our joint emergency account they treated like a buffet. I sent, "Happy New Year, losers," and blocked them everywhere. On New Year's Eve, my aunt and uncle checked on me because my parents told them I was too sick to travel. I told the truth. Airport, cancellation, the text. Turns out they were supposed to meet us overseas, and my parents lied to them too. By the time my parents landed back home, half the family already knew. They showed up at my door with an audience. Mom, dad, my sister, my aunt and uncle, a couple cousins. My mom tried the soft voice. "Can we talk?" My dad smirked. "Don't be dramatic. You overreacted." I nodded once. "Cool, then you won't mind mine." I looked at my mom and spoke slowly. "Remember the car?" Her fingers tightened around her purse strap. "The one I bought you." I exhaled and said, "I sold it." My mom's jaw dropped and her face drained white. Then I raised my phone like a receipt. "That savings account you kept dipping into?" I tapped the screen. Empty. My mom whispered, "You can't." I said, "Already did." Then I leaned in. "And I'm done paying your mortgage." The room went silent. Then my dad exploded. My uncle cut him off. "You stranded your son for fun." My aunt shook her head like she was sick. My cousin muttered, "This is disgusting," under his breath. My sister tried to jump in, but nobody listened. I opened the door and pointed, "Leave." After they stormed out, my uncle stayed behind. He said, "Let us make this right. Come with us somewhere warm." So we went to Hawaii, and I could breathe. My uncle also booked my parents a trip too, from a city 5 hours away. When my mom called screaming about the drive and the chaos, I didn't argue. I sent one line, "Have a nice trip home, losers." Blocked. I thought it was over until I got back and found my car wrecked. Windows shattered, tires slashed, red paint. "You shouldn't have moved our property." I took photos and called the police. When the officer asked for suspects, I said, "My parents," without blinking. They denied it, then blamed my 19-year-old sister as a scapegoat. My sister texted me that night, furious. "I didn't do this. They're setting me up." For once, she didn't fold. She told the investigator everything and testified against them. The court hit my parents with fines and restitution, and they couldn't charm their way out. A week later, my mom mailed a note and a plain key. "Before this escalates, open this." No label, no address, just another control move. I tried it on my door and my mailbox, just to be sure, nothing. Then I remembered an old storage unit they'd kept since I was a kid. I drove there the next morning, found the unit, and the lock turned. Inside was dusty junk and a metal chest that didn't belong. The key fit again. Deeds, account statements, cash stacked like a secret hobby. They were never broke, they were hoarding, and I was convenient. I took pictures, locked it up, and texted my mom. I found it. She replied instantly, "We need to talk." That night, every penny they'd ever borrowed hit my account, like money could erase years. My sister called, exhausted. "Mom says you're destroying the family legacy." I said, "I'm destroying their access." We made a deal. We'd keep each other and drop them. So I blocked my mom, then my dad, then every thread that connected us. Cutting them off didn't feel like loss. It felt like finally breathing.